So today, for my physics problem, I will be talking about a car going up a hill. So my question is, if a car is going up a 60-meter hill with an initial velocity of 40 meters per second and ends with a velocity of 23 meters per second, what is the acceleration? Then for part B, assuming the hill continues, when will the car stop? So, to solve this, we need to find the acceleration before anything else. To do that, we need two equations. The first one is for acceleration, and the second one is for displacement. And this is because we have two unknown variables in each equation. But if you substitute this equation in for acceleration, then we will only have one unknown variable in the displacement. Then we could solve it. So to do this, we want to substitute the numbers we have, which is the final velocity and the initial velocity. Then we need to take this equation and plug it in to the acceleration space to get this equation. So to solve this, you want to combine all your like terms to get 60 meters equals 31.5 meters per second t. Then you want to divide, and you'll get 1.9 seconds. And now you can find acceleration by substituting in the time into the time space. So once you substitute it in, you're going to combine like terms and divide, and you'll get negative 8.95 meters per second squared. Now we have our acceleration. So we can find B. So to remind you, the question B is assuming the hill continues, when will the car stop? So we need to figure out the time when the car is stopped and has a final velocity of 0 meters per second. To do this, we will need the acceleration equation. So we will plug in all our numbers, which we have the acceleration negative 8.95, our final velocity, which is 0 meters per second because we want to find the time when the car stops, and then the initial velocity, which is 40 meters per second over t. Now we will just multiply by t on both sides to get negative 8.95 meters per second squared t equals negative 40 meters per second. Then we will divide and get 4.47 seconds. So the answers, which are A, the acceleration is negative 8.95 meters per second squared, and answer B, the car will stop after 4.47 seconds. So now why does this make sense? So for part A, this makes sense because we need to get from 40 meters per second to 23. That means that the velocity needs to go down. And this acceleration will do that because in increments, it will go down negative 8.95 meters per second squared and keep going down and keep going down. And at one point, you'll reach 23 meters per second. Then for part B, this makes sense because, again, the acceleration is going down by negative 8.95 meters per second squared. And after your 60 meters, it will keep going down, and logically, after 4.47 seconds, it will come to a stop.